Hey everyone, it's Leanie. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another death battle, and this is going to be Ash versus Yugi. So Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh. I had so many Pokemon cards. I had a whole binder until my mom decided to give them away. I'm so mad at her about that, but Yu-Gi-Oh, I was not really into it. So let's learn a little bit about Yu-Gi-Oh and make our educated guess who we think is going to win this death battle. And we'll see if we're right. Make sure to go show DeatBattle some love, and let's get right into it.
Right, Pikachu?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Fly!
Ah!
Ash Ketchum versus
Ash
Yugi Moto.
Ketchum.
The biggest
Yugi
question
Moto.
from the
Okay.
playground. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
I remember
And it's
Yu-Gi-Oh,
our
but
job
I
to analyze the
honestly, I
weapons,
don't
armor,
think
and
I
skills
liked
to
it
find
very
out
much
who will
as a
win
kid.
A death battle. Hello there. Welcome
Hello there.
to the world of Pokemon.
All the kids get their
Pokemon.
first one at age 10. If you don't sleep in like Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town.
Ash wanted to be
Pallet
a
Town,
Pokemon
10 years
master,
old.
though he
4'7"?
didn't really know what that meant yet.
How
I didn't
about
think I
taking
was
down
taller
your
than
rivals to
anyone
be
in the
very
world.
Best, like no one ever was. Better than Gary and his dumb groupies.
Well, Ash knew he'd find his answers at the Pokemon League tournament.
So
Oh.
Oak hooked him up with the electric mouse, Pikachu.
Pikachu.
And wait, he's your
Yeah,
problem
Pikachu
now,
is so
stupid.
freaking
Pikachu
cute.
was a lot. The new duo had a rocky start, but after
Look
an
at them.
intense first day together, the rest, as they say, is history.
The
25
rest is
seasons,
history.
over 1,200 episodes, and the cornerstone of 2000s culture. Ash spent decades as a 10-year-old on the great Pokemaniac journey.
We should note we are prioritizing the anime that Ash is from, which often
Okay.
differs from the original games that inspired it.
All right,
Ash
good
is
to know.
equipped with tons of Pokeballs and
Pokedex,
an all-knowing Pokedex.
right? Yep.
That's also a Pokemon, but in a
Huh.
fight, Ash usually chooses Pikachu. Give the yellow-red enough
That's his
voltage and
go-to.
you'll regret
Electric.
it. Even ground types that would be
Resist
immune to
electric and steel
attacks in the
type
game
attacks.
Can't stop what this Pikachu dishes out.
Weak to
Yet
ground
somehow
type
Ash is
attacks.
just fine
Okay, that's
after
a weakness
repeatedly
we need to
getting
keep in
zapped by the
mind.
same electricity.
Immune to
Over time,
paralysis.
Pikachu learned Volt Tackle, Electro Web,
Volt
Electro
Tackle.
Ball, and
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt. The
Thunderbolt.
perfect attack for Okoing flamboyant thieves and air balloons.
Aw.
Looks like they're blasting off again.
Team Rocket.
Clearly, the anime doesn't follow the game rules. Like when Pikachu shot himself with his own thunder while on Swellow, who
That's
you
not
know,
good.
is vulnerable to lightning.
But
Uh-oh.
somehow they used thunder as a super armor. He even learned how to deflect attacks by just spinning really fast.
Okay.
Whee!
Speaking
Deflect
of fast,
attacks
Pikachu
by
has
spinning really
intercepted
fast.
lightning, but Quick Attack increases that speed even more.
And his Iron Tail really pairs well with Ash's offensive style. The guy plays crazy, opted for big damage over stalling.
Ash's
Okay,
style
so this is a lot of,
unusual
like,
that when a
about
robot
Pikachu
scanned
right
his
now.
Tactics, it
A
exploded.
lot of
As
his
the great
strengths
philosophers
and
put it,
weaknesses.
if it works, is it still stupid?
Ash and
If it
Pikachu's
works,
bond
is it still
magnetic
stupid?
and brought them new
If it
allies.
works?
Misty, Brock, Serena, just to name a
Misty.
few. Underneath the stubbornness and crispy bikes, they are loyal friends.
Just like Ash's Pokemon. They're not
Mm-hmm. Oh, that
just
was a cool
collecting
picture.
dust in
I
a
like
shiny
that.
hunting box. Ash's League ID won't let him carry more than 6 at a time. But
Okay.
if he needs them, they'll all come running.
Water
6
types
at a
like
time.
Squirtle and Lapras are key in seafaring fights, and Ash can
Okay.
combine their water attacks with Glalie.
So we're gonna have to see where this fight is gonna take place. That's probably gonna determine which Pokemon
Now he's
he
using Ice
uses.
Aqua Battering Ram.
Grass types like Bulbasaur and Torterra induce status
Bulbasaur.
effects and heal with synthesis.
But Sceptile's a menace. Yeah, so you got a big, scary Darkrai. Eat this Leaf Blade, Smeargle victim! Or that's what I would say if Tobias did an action replay of frickin' Latios. Give my man a win, 4Kids.
Look at Pikachu.
Well, 4Kids just did
Look,
the
knocked
localization.
out.
They didn't write the show.
They just get me heated. Almost as much as Infernape's Flare Blitz. Then I'll set my Inferno to overdrive, get my revenge, and Incineroar.
Ash had a fiery passion for reaching the top ASAP, but
Yes, he
Charizard
did.
wasn't on board. Pursuing pride over
Charizard.
packs, Ash lost the Viridian Force for the trees
Uh-oh.
and fumbled the Indigo League.
Harsh lesson, but one he needed. Ash started bonding with Pokemon at a deeper
Grass
level.
types,
and that
fire
friendship
types, water
motivated them
types,
to
flying
dodge
type.
light speed moves like Solar Beam and Psybeam.
Charizard
Okay,
came around too.
dodging
He's the
beams.
last one you want to see on the field. Even if you have a Blastoise like Gary, Ash will call for the most unexpected signature move.
Seismic Toss! The
So he's,
people's elbow
like,
of Pokemon.
unpredictable.
Charizard's so strong, his flamethrower melts boulders. The Pokemon world is wild.
Ash's Pokedex spells it out. Vanillix causes blizzards, Magikarp leaps over mountains and into space,
Okay.
Dusknoir pulls souls into the spirit world.
Oh, and
Ooh.
Pikachu cleared a storm as wide as an island. Gotta catch
Dang.
'em all. Surfetch, Butterfree, Heracross, Scraggy, Lycanroc, Palpitoad, Torkoal,
I
Snivy.
suck at
With
saying the
new
Pokemon
regions,
names.
soar new
It's
flying
I'm
types
so
like
bad.
Pidgeot. On land, Ash has physical offense like Melmetal and Crocodile, and Gibble will drop Draco Meteors on anyone, but mainly Piplup.
You want physical? Look at Ash. This twerp somehow carried around a Cosmoem, which canonically weighs over a
Cosmoem.
ton. Oh, and
But
this
he's just
huge log
carrying
that's
it around?
basically a
It's
whole
that
tree.
heavy?
He chucked
Over
it
2,000
like it was
pounds? That
nothing.
heavy?
Ash can choose his own hands if he wants, and he does a lot. Maybe his
Ooh.
secret is watching the Minnesota Vikings.
Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO1 cut it in the tall grass. Humans and Pokemon must protect and enrich each other's lives.
Okay.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back
Mimey.
home who mind boggles you with Reflect, Light Screen, and Psychic. Yep,
Ooh.
that Mr. Mime. The stepdad who Ash caught in a Pokeball and brought home. Oh, so that's how it works.
Ash
Stepdad
figured
that
out
he
new
caught
ways
in a
to bond with
Pokeball and
his
brought
pals
home.
with Aura.
What?
It's a
There's
life
so
force
much
that
I don't
interacts with
remember.
souls and links Ash with Lucario.
This Jackal excels at CQC and shoots steel beams and aura spheres. And with Mega Evolution, Lucario's power surges enough to defeat champion Cynthia's Garchomp.
A Mega would have been
Dang.
handy at the Safari Zone when Ash accidentally caught 30 Tauros.
Oops.
And he keeps hugging them. Ash, they're bulls.
Ash
Don't
genuinely
hug the
loves
bulls.
his little guys. But boy,
Aw.
does it suck to see him lose the Pokemon League over
Again
and over
and again.
Kid, just turn the hat backwards and lock in.
Ash's strength is not in battle theory, but his nurtured bonds. He knows Pokemon feelings better than anyone.
He's
With
bonded
Greninja,
with
Ash
each
learned
of
to
them.
synchronize their senses and movements, transforming him
He
into
understands
Ash
them on a
Greninja.
different
It
level.
comes with a huge power increase, but there's a catch.
Hmm.
Ash shares Greninja's pain. A small
Ooh,
price to
okay.
pay for the ultimate
That's a
water
weakness.
shuriken.
That's not
Ash
good.
Greninja ran the ones with champion Diantha's Mega Gardevoir. And just a normal Gardevoir can conjure black holes.
Ash's
Dang.
Pokemon and teamwork get along
Conjuring
like rice
black
balls
holes.
and jelly-filled
That's
donuts.
insane.
They saved the world from Lysander, who tried to kill all life. They fought the giants, the Reggie kind, not the New York ones,
Okay.
who halted Reggie Gigas, who can tow entire regions.
Ash's team battled Steven Stone and Alon, who fought the terraforming primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre.
Who are we
Ah,
gonna
don't
go
get me
for
started
this
on a lie.
death battle?
Ash did everything right, but no, Greninja still lost to his Charizard after only getting hit 3 times. How does
Ooh.
Blast Burn beat Water Shuriken?
Blast
Get your
Burn.
type charts right, poor kids.
Boomstick, 4Kids weren't even around anymore when this aired. Regardless, after his loss at Kalos, Ash traveled to Alola and beyond to train. And thanks to some really delicious
Okay.
soup, his new Gengar Gigantamaxed.
Kaiju Gengar. He haunts foes
I don't
with
even wanna
G-Max
try and say
terror,
it.
or even swallows them up. I bet it smells nasty in
Ooh.
there.
Ash and Pikachu also scored a buff with their Z move. All they need is a power ring, some JoJo poses, and Thunderbolt will evolve into
10 million volt Thunderbolt.
Ooh,
This Rainbow
okay.
Lightning
10
is their
million
ace.
volt
You see this
Thunderbolt.
coming? You're cooked. Absorb electricity? Cooked. Fused with an Ultra Beast? Cooked.
Ash journeyed so much that monsters from another dimension are nothing to him. Naganadel
Okay.
is a poisonous sniper, and Solgaleo
Monsters from
is
other dimensions
basically
are
the Sun
nothing.
God, a legendary Pokemon whose Sunsteel Strike lights up the universe.
Ash got a god in his bag for just being a nice dude.
Hmm.
Smell you later, Gary.
In fact, when Ash and friends band together, they can
They're
halt
stronger,
Dialga's
or
roar
what?
of time.
Okay.
And Dialga literally controls the
So I wonder
concept
if
of
Ash is
time.
gonna be
Is there a
alone in this
legendary
death
Pokemon
battle,
he
or if
hasn't
his
befriended?
friends
But
will
it
be
all
there.
started with Pikachu, so it was gonna end with Pikachu. In the Tournament of Champions and Alon, Ash faced the #1 trainer. Finally,
He won.
after 3,000 years, we're free. 4Kids,
Oh.
let my boy win. Yes.
Woo, okay.
Sure.
Hopefully
Ash
he
did
wins
his
this
best,
time
and he had
too.
no regrets. Now
I think
free
I'm
to
Team
hand over his torch to
Pokemon,
new
just because it
bright-eyed
was the only one I really
Ash
knew growing up.
realized that to him, a Pokemon master was someone who was
But
friends
we
with
still
every
gotta learn
Pokemon.
about Yu-Gi-Oh,
So he
so.
and Pikachu threw a stick in the air and walked the way it landed, because in the world of Pokemon, the journey continues.
Ooh, look at the road ahead.
Many of
Okay, it's time to learn about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Egypt. What was the secret to such a glorious civilization?
Look at
Time
Egypt
travel,
with the pyramids. I want to go there
divine
so bad.
Aliens? Nah, they were gamers.
Egyptians played games with sorcery. These magical ceremonies punish dark hearts with swift death. The Shadow Game.
No, Wiz. They were banished to the Shadow Realm. Wink.
Okay.
Sadly, the way of the Shadow Games was lost across time and the pieces of the Millennium Puzzle. It's said the one who solves the puzzle would pass judgment on evil. And in the modern day,
this sounds
Yugi Moto
interesting.
reassembled it and wished for a
Yugi
friend.
Moto.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Turn that jam up! Yugi was a shy kid that helped run his grandpop's game shop.
But
Okay.
little did he know
He's
that
18.
completing the
Dang, he's a
puzzle
lot
would
older
link his
than
spirit
Ash.
to an ancient pharaoh.
Yami, always
Yami.
willing to lend Yugi a hand, and always on demon time while doing so. He's anime Jigsaw. Yami wants to play a
anime
shadow
Jigsaw.
game.
That's
Whether
kind of
it's
creepy
Brittle Air
sounding.
Hockey, Mario Party with chloroform, or the game that would take his world and ours by storm, Duel Monsters.
Duel
It's a
Monsters.
summoner's war. Time to send monsters to the graveyard and take your foe down to 0 life points.
When
Ooh.
Yugi's grandpa was kidnapped by the deranged CEO Seto Kaiba, Yugi knew it was time to knock him down the only way he knows how. Playing
How
a
is that?
children's card game.
Okay.
For his L, Kaiba was given a penalty game. Lose or cheat against Yami at your own peril. With the puzzle, Yami can punish you in some seriously messed up ways.
Ooh,
Illusions
okay.
of being set on fire, swapping your soul.
That's
or the
creepy.
infamous
Deadly
mind
illusions?
crush.
The Millennium Puzzle does far more than
The
force
mind
hallucination.
games,
It brings
man.
monsters
Okay.
to reality, forms barriers, manipulates
Telepathy?
probability, and seals away spirits.
You can't buy this. It and 6 other Millennium items are juiced up by ghosts.
Despite Yami's retribution,
Ghosts?
Yugi wasn't
I
aware
don't
of
like
this
ghosts.
darker half. Yami had amnesia, so he didn't know himself either.
He had
But after a run-in with
amnesia.
enemy Millennium Ring user Dark Bakura and some seriously hardcore LARPing, Yugi and Yami learned each other's shtick and made the dynamic duo.
With
Okay.
friends Taya, Tristan, and their
Okay,
left
so
leg
they have
Joey,
some
Yugi and
friends
Yami
too,
were
just
ready
like
for
Ash.
anything.
Because Yugi
Alright.
had a great early deck. Monsters for offense, spells for effects, and traps for setups. Oh,
Okay.
and Exodi... Oh, there they go.
Okay,
Ah,
if
you
Yugi's
just
deck
threw him in
is
the
so
ocean?
good, why isn't it the meta? Put me in, coach. Face my 2,000 card deck.
Don't be too quick to judge. Yugi's a very clever strategist. His style works best at maximizing the use of so-called terrible cards.
Yeah, cool
Oh,
story, Wiz,
okay.
but what's he gonna do about the 3 blue
So
eyes
he uses
Kaiba's
the
got aiming
cards
at
that
his
other people
dome?
would
Simple.
say
Summon the
are
monster
terrible.
card Karibo and have him multiply. With a 1,000 strong meat shield, a dragon's breath is a gentle
So they
breeze.
both seem
Well,
pretty
okay.
unpredictable.
Didn't
Like
know
they do
Yugi
things
had
that
dog in him,
are
but I'm
not
about
what
brute
other
force.
people would
Buster
do.
Blader and Celtic Guardian are sick, nasty swordsmen. Summon Skull shoots bolts of lightning, and the giant soldier of stone can destroy moons.
Time
Okay.
Wizard's better. It's a living clock that fast forwards or rewinds a local area of time, turning monsters to infants or wizards into wise sages.
Time
Speaking of
Wizard.
wizardry, you can't have a Yugi deck without his right
That will
hand,
be
Dark
useful in a
Magician,
death
and
battle.
his apprentice, Dark Magician Girl.
Both are masters of
Dark
dark
Magician
magic, and
Girl.
Yugi often pairs them with the damage redirecting magic cylinder. Now that's thinking with portals.
There's support monsters too. Catapult Turtle is a bot with a cannon that literally launches other monsters.
Wow,
And when
that
Yugi
sounds
comboed
cool.
it
Oh,
with
dang,
Gaia
it's
and Swords of
massive.
Revealing Light, which immobilizes monsters, they brought down an entire fortress. Wait, that's not how the card game works. Is he cheating?
Well, we're prioritizing the manga and anime over anything else, which can differ from the real world card game.
Yugi also has tons of spell cards.
Whoa, look at all
Monster
these
Reborn
spells.
resurrects a fallen friend. Turn Jump is a time skip, and Pot
Time
of Greed lets
skip.
Yugi draw 2 more cards, like Pot of Greed, which lets him draw 2 more cards.
Oh
like
my
If
gosh.
things get dicey, he has more
Never-ending
trap cards to
cycle
level
of
the field,
drawing
like
2
Dimension
more
Sphinx,
cards.
which reflects damage directly back at the opponent's life points.
And if his
Ooh.
monsters and life points get wiped, he can just press Control Z with Mirage Ruler to get them all back.
And
Pair
just-
these cards
oh
with
my
Yugi
gosh,
and Yami's
okay.
teamwork, and nothing could
How do you
stand in
beat
their
that?
way. Not even
How
the
do
game's
you
own
beat that?
creator, Pegasus.
Get this, Pegasus can read minds. So in their duel, Yugi and Yami kept swapping souls Freaky Friday style,
Freaky
trusting
Friday
each other to
style.
pick up on the strategies they left behind. And the mind reader was stumped. Yeah, they cheated.
No, Pegasus was reading their minds.
He was.
Regardless,
That's cheating,
Yugi and Yami are
right?
an excellent dueling pair. Yami trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while Yugi expects Yami to be his bolder half.
They're
Okay.
not just smart. These card-slinging geeks
So they
are
make a
somehow
great
expected to be
team.
fit enough to dodge lasers, resist getting their souls ripped
Oh,
out,
I think
and
my
survive
mind might
attacks
be
from duel monsters.
changing.
Even the most
How
common
am
duel monster
I
can
going
cause
to
tsunamis, rain down
choose?
meteors, and wreck cities.
And all of this power culminated in Battle City, hosted
Battle
by
City.
Kaiba Corp.
Because Kaiba really wanted that salty run back against his rival.
Salt only surpassed by Yami's biggest hater, Merrick, who wanted
Merrick.
the 3 Egyptian god cards to take him out. These cards were Slifer, the Electric Dragon, Ra,
Electric
the God
Dragon.
Phoenix, and Obelisk, who strikes with the power of infinity.
This was a different
Okay,
ballgame
that's
altogether.
kind of
but Yugi was
intense.
starting to stand on his own 2 feet.
So
Did
Yami
they
and
beat
Yugi
this
kept
guy?
dueling on in a battle city that never wants to end. Or stop bullying Joey. But to claim the Egyptian gods, Yugi and Yami had to face them in duels, pulling
Okay.
off some ridiculously high IQ plays.
When battling Slifer, they used a handful of weak cards to create an infinite combo of attacks that went past the god's limits.
And later,
Okay.
Yugi combined Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl's magic into Black Burning magic.
Black
promptly
Burning
defeating
magic.
Ra.
This ain't new for the magicians. In the movie Bonds Beyond Time, they did something similar against Paradox. It's kinda crazy that together, the magicians can defeat the 10-star gods, which are way stronger than mid-tier monsters that are 5 to 9
Okay.
stars.
Mid-tier cards aren't pushovers. Darkhold Dragon is a sentient black hole.
Darkhold
Planet alignment
Dragon.
moves solar systems. And Jaden's
Holy
Glow Neos
crap.
destroyed a relativity field that spawned an entire universe.
But at the top would be the great evil god Zork, who showed
Great
up to
evil
plunge
god
existence
Zork.
into the realm of darkness. It was time for Yugi to finish the puzzle of who Yami really is.
If the monsters weren't real before, they sure were now.
Mm.
Everyone has soul energy, Ba, which manifests as Ka, or a spirit. When
Okay.
used in tandem with the bonds of his cards, Yugi can will duel monsters into reality, even
Ooh.
drawing anyone he wishes by believing in the heart of the cards.
I knew it! He's been
Okay.
cheating all this time! He doesn't just make up rules, he's stacking his deck!
Not at all.
He's
For
stacking his
Yugi,
deck.
drawing the card he needs isn't just luck, it's an actual skill that he developed. It's even expanded in following series like GX and 5Ds.
Okay, well,
Okay,
I'd be the
I
king
think
of games
my
too
mind
if I could
changed
just
after
decide I have a
learning
royal
more.
flush every round.
Whatever. Yami rediscovered his Egyptian past, his multiple
Yami.
lifelong bonds, and his real name, Atem. Claiming his place as the
Atem.
ruler of the afterlife, Atem fused the Egyptian god cards to summon Harakti, the creator of light.
She's the ultimate duel monster who banished Zork and all of his scary darkness for
Okay.
good. The epitome of screw you, I win.
No kidding.
Dodged
for Harakti
light speed
created Yu-Gi-Oh's
lasers.
multiverse with that same light.
All right,
Judgment
you
had
guys. I
passed.
think I
Across
changed
many
my
duels,
mind about who I
evil
think
was
is gonna
vanquished.
win.
There was only one more thing left to do.
What's
a
that?
post-game boss duel between Yugi and Atem.
Their farewell was both climactic and bittersweet. Yugi had grown as a duelist and a person. His victory proved that he no longer needed Atem's help to be his bolder half.
Even when Atem was an
Now
entire
he's just
dimension away
solo?
or busy slapping the end of existence, he and Yugi would always be bros. Okay, it
okay.
could have been me, not him. I'm sorry I called you a cheater. I was jealous. You're so cool.
Yugi moved on to a career in game design and passed
Oh.
the torch to future duelists. He would be remembered as the greatest duelist there ever was.
Except to Kaiba, who tried to ascend to the afterlife to rematch Atem. Goes to show you that money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can buy you a sweet rocket ship.
There will always be another story, another duel, another game, and you won't find yourself a better opponent than the king of games.
Okay. Guys, I
All right, the
think I
combatants are
changed
set.
my
We've run
mind,
the
which is
data through all
crazy because I
Before
was
we
a
start,
Pokemon
let's lay some
fan
ground rules.
as a
We're treating
child.
this as a real-time fight.
I
much
think
like
I'm going
typical
with
battles in the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Pokemon anime and duels later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And given that the
That's
rules of
my
Pokemon
guess.
and duel
I'ma
monsters are
stick to it.
clearly incompatible, we'll allow them to summon anything that's reasonably available to them.
Okay.
It's time to
They're gonna be able to summon anything.
battle!
All right. I hope I'm right. Even though it's okay if I'm not. Oh. So they're just gonna summon whatever Pokemon and whatever monsters. I'm gonna see how this comes out.
We're on 4 is tricky. Hang in there.
You have Spirit, but I have Lightning Blade and Excalibur to boost my attack.
Okay, lightning speed, Excalibur.
Whoa. Okay, guys, it's our turn
He's
now.
like slapping
Pikachu,
himself.
throw him up with quick attack. Everyone
Quick
else,
attack.
back him up.
Everybody else back him up. So right now I'm seeing it that at least Ash has more.
Good job. Now, Thunderbolt.
What is it? 2 against 6?
Don't get ahead of yourself. You forgot about my face down card.
Face down card. Rise dimension. Oh, oh,
Oh, I
he took
Good
he
thing
took
we
the
brought
brunt
'em
of
all,
it.
right, Pikachu?
What do you mean, them all?
All? Oh, he brought all the bulls. All the bulls he was trying to hug. Ooh, okay, his hat went backwards.
I choose
Okay, Charizard. He's draining him. Oh dang, okay, this is getting intense. Holy crap. Oh, he used the shield. Who's that guy? That guy looked creepy, all skeletal. What just happened to the moon?
Aha!
What card was it? Holy crap. That thing is massive. Ooh. Is he gonna swallow everything? Oh. He said, hey, hey, hey. Oh.
I'm sorry, partner. Don't worry. It's my turn now.
Is that a Tem talking in his head? Okay, what is he gonna pull?
Need to believe in the heart of the cards.
Okay, what you got? Oh, there's that magic girl. What's her name? I forgot her name.
that Pokemon.
Who's that Pokemon?
Goddess of light. This
Whoa.
is it. Magicians. Black burning magic.
Black
Harati,
burning magic.
Dozer.
That black burning magic is the reason why I changed my mind and went with Yu-Gi-Oh instead of Pokemon. No, Pikachu, don't
Let's
look
finish
sad.
this. Together.
What? His clothes are just changing?
You activated my trap card. Magic
This
cylinder.
trap card,
With
magic
it, I'll send your
cylinder.
Thunderbolt back to attack your light points directly.
It's gonna go right back at them? Yeah. That's not good. Did he win? Are they turned to stone? Dang.
That was an awesome duel, Ash.
I had a feeling. Are you sure though? Dang. Okay, so we
my
guessed
childhood.
right.
Whiz, quick! I
Even
need
though
your
I'm
tears. We
sad.
can save him.
There's a lot to this, so let's break it down by experience, strategy, and monsters.
Experience,
Starting with
strategy, and monsters.
Both Ash and Yugi have risen to the top,
Yes.
beating the best of the best.
Yes,
and
they've
traveled
defeated
all over the
some
world.
But
intense.
Ash traveled more, was in
opponents.
more tourneys, and saved the world way more often. And despite what people say, he wins a lot.
Even a Tem's
Oh,
stint
okay.
as the Pharaoh doesn't tip
He
the
wins a
scale
lot more
since
than
he
I
wasn't in
remember.
charge for very long. Plus, Pokemon evolve over time, literally and figuratively. While Yugi's deck is obviously adjustable, the cards are unchanging, unable to grow like Ash's Pokemon.
So Ash wins in experience.
Okay,
But when it
Ash
comes to
wins
strategy,
experience.
He's a wild card.
He's skilled
Yeah.
at improvisation and using the environment
Improv,
to win.
yep.
Even machines cannot comprehend his
And
tactics.
But the
unpredictable.
same
He
goes
does
for
things
Yugi.
differently
Gotta
than other
remember,
people.
Yugi
But
and
so
Atem's
does
teamwork
he.
is second to none. They're masters at exploiting weaknesses, setting up tricks, and surprising foes with so-called weak cards.
Yes.
Both could likely adjust to each other's
So do we call that a
unpredictability, so
draw?
Dark Horse style win was unlikely.
But Ash's
Or-
secret weapon is his bond with his Pokemon, boosting their power. I'm not just talking about Pikachu. His power of friendship invented an evolution for Greninja. That's crazy. Ash's trust in his Pokemon knows no limits.
Silly as it may sound, Yugi trusts his deck in the same
Yeah, he
way.
does.
The heart of the cards is real.
He put
and
all
Yugi is
his
determined to
faith in
support
those
his monsters with
cards.
spells, traps, and buffs. Look at his duels with Merrick and Paradox, where he bolstered his weaker cards to take down gods. With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality, not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash
Okay,
has
so
aura,
he
but
gets
he
it.
never mastered it. And
Oh.
specialties like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax, while awesome, only work with specific Pokemon.
Okay.
And since Ash focuses on offense far more than support, Yugi could control
Yugi
the
gets
pace
it.
of the fight with cards like Swords of Revealing Light and Magic Cylinder.
But
Magic
I know
Cylinder
some of
is
you are
crazy.
asking, what if Ash threw hands? The kid's strong enough
What
to
if
chuck
he-
trees and lift
Yeah,
baby
I
gods.
thought this
Just
was gonna
punch him,
come
man.
into play
Well,
here
Yugi
in the
is
death
similarly
battle.
tough, and the Millennium Puzzle can make shields, steal ghosts, cast illusions, and mess with minds. If Ash actually tried to punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close call, but Yugi takes the edge in
Yugi
strategy.
took
So
strategy.
it all comes down
to the monsters.
Yugi had a slightly larger pool of monsters, but Ash's can clear out island-wide storms, fight terraforming beasts, and are stronger than the black hole summoning Gardevoir.
However, Yugi's can rain down meteors, compete with larger black holes, and
Raining
even the
down
mid-tier
meteors?
scale
That
took
sounds
low Neos,
insane.
destroying that relativity field with a universe. And Herakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse, surpassing even Solgaleo's Sunsteel Strike and Dialga's Roar of Time.
And Yugi had more than just monsters on the field.
He had
Ash's
traps,
strength was
he had
also his weakness.
everything.
His power was evenly spread, reliant only on his remaining Pokemon.
If
Yes.
Mr. Mime faints, no more psychic barriers. If he lost Lucario, no more Mega Evolution.
Okay.
And so on. The longer the battle went, the less Pokemon Ash had. And he did not have a reliable way to bring them back. He doesn't carry revives on him, and even then, reviving Pokemon in the anime is entirely different from the games. Meanwhile, Yugi had cards like Mirage Ruler and Monster
Where
Reborn
he
that
could-
could instantly recall powers he's lost.
Okay.
And he can,
Well, that alone, I feel like you would win with that.
And we didn't even cover them all. Really, Yugi's deck has no pathetic cards.
Exactly.
None.
Yugi's versatility and power swept Ash's options, giving his monsters the lead. He just needed the right moment to knock Ash stone cold.
That
Stone
was a good
cold,
attempt
literally.
at a fun whiz. You might not think it's Pharaoh, but Ash got Yugi owned.
The winner
Yugi
is Yugi
owned.
Moto.
Yugi Moto. Okay, well, there you have it. Yugi Moto won. He beat Ash. He beat the Pokemon. My guess was correct, even though I'm a little bit sad just because I am a Pokemon fan. Make sure to go show Death Battle some love. This definitely was one of my favorite death battles that I've seen so far. I cannot wait to see the next one. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.